It's always a fucking mark.
Always a mark.
All right. Well, shall we?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Dude. That was great.
Thanks.
That one I saw there was a little difference in there. You tweaked it.
Make a little change every time.
I love it. Welcome to In the Minivan.
Welcome to the minivan, folks.
This is a
podcast
about
music,
friendship,
staying
positive. I'm Max.
I'm Mike.
And let's do this right off the rip. Let's get the house. I think we got to really drill in the housekeeping. Top of the show, end of the show.
Sure.
And let's do it. What do you have coming up?
Things I have coming up are South Deerfield, Massachusetts.
It is so clear we don't know how to do this.
I will be at the Treehouse Brewery on August 31st. Jeez. And then I will be at Hoff Cabot in Boston on September 15th and 16th. And then me and Max will be out and doing our podcast in Fort Wayne, Indianapolis, Indiana. At Let's Fest on September 28th to September 1st.
October 1st. We also on
Yep.
my album comes out October 13th. Pre-orders start September 22nd. Now that we've cleared that.
October 13th. Max,
Yes,
it's Friday the 13th.
I know, that's why I did it.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm a spooky boy.
You are.
I'm
You're a little
scared.
spooky guy.
You know what I figured? I'm a guy that's scared a lot. Why not amplify that?
Yeah, you're like Batman. What do you fear most? Bats.
Bats and October 13th.
Were you a kid that liked Nightmare Before Christmas?
Hell yeah, dude. Of course I was.
Were.
Yeah, man. That was one of the things, the first girl I ever dated.
All the girls were into Nightmare Before Christmas.
Not all the girls.
All those spooky girls.
All the spooky girls, dude. All the goth kids.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the very first girl I ever dated when I was like 13, 14, she was like, oh, you like Nightmare Before Christmas? You're so deep and dark. And I was like, I'm just 13, dog. I don't have a wide variety of movies to pick from at this point in my life. I haven't seen much.
Yeah, you could totally make a friend group and get laid off of liking.
I didn't get laid. Make no mistake. There was no sex.
You got close. You got closer than a lot of us back then. A girl likes you, Max. I mean, that's what do you want?
Well, I didn't bring sex into it. You did.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm just making. You know what? I'm just jelly. Maybe they didn't really like me at 13.
Well,
that's okay.
If it helps, I'll tell you who it was after the show.
Okay.
And then it won't be so jelly.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
It'll be one of those.
Anyway,
so there's that. Did you like that movie?
No, but I think I saw it too late and it was overhyped for me. And
Yeah.
I should still watch it and try to appreciate it because there's fun parts about it, I'm sure.
Dude, and Danny Elfman scores it, and he does a live show every year, I think, where he like plays the movie.
Really?
Yeah, and I bet that fucking rips, dude.
Hell yeah.
I like that guy. He's a freak. He's
What else
weird.
is Danny Elfman?
Oingo
scored?
Boingo. All the Tim Burton movies he's scored. A lot of movies. A ton of movies. More movies than I can even think of.
Shit, I feel like I need to Google this.
Dude,
right now.
I mean, you know, you've heard. Yeah. He's big shit, dude. And he's a freak. He looks like a man that, I don't know, he just scares me to death when I look at pictures of him.
Uh-huh.
Are you looking
Oh,
at
yeah,
him?
he's terrifying.
Terrifying.
He looks like a little elf man.
Well,
oh, jeez.
You get it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, it just slipped out of me.
I know. I wonder why. But yeah, dude. And he was also in Oingo Boingo. You might remember him from Back to School.
Oh, yeah. It's a dead man's party.
Who could ask for more?
Everybody's jumping. Leave your body
on the door.
Don't run. You get it, dude. I was watching that movie with my dad not too long ago.
Oh, dude, that's a movie that holds up every time.
Buddy, I cannot search deeper into Danny Elfman.
I don't need you to.
Picture him with his shirt off.
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm talking about. The tattoos.
So tatted up. God, what a weird guy.
I know. I don't appreciate the way he looks, but I do appreciate the way he makes music.
I appreciate how he lives.
There's a lot of people that I feel like, they don't look good enough to not be excellent at music.
Yeah.
You know, you really got to be.
Danny's one of those guys.
Danny's one of those guys that was like, shit, I could continue being bullied, or I could get really good at spooky music.
Yeah.
And there, but for the grace of God, go I. You know, I didn't get into spooky music. I didn't get into looking good. I got into, I don't know what I'm into. But
being funny?
Sure. Yeah. I'm trying to be funny again, dude.
Yeah.
I'll get back to it.
You get it.
I'll get back into stand-up one
jump
day.
on that.
I haven't. Ooh, I got to get in there.
You got to get
weaseled in. Dude, by the way, let's do the Patreon plug.
Right.
Right. So there's also Patreon.
There's also Patreon.
There is Patreon. Every month, if you donate, it's a sale. It's not a donation. It is a transfer of goods. For $5 a month, you get 2 bonus episodes. You'll get sets from last. No, you won't. You'll get 2 bonus episodes. But for $10 a month, you'll get those bonus episodes. You'll get sets from last night. That's when stand-up shows go crazy. We'll post them there. But after your second month of being a patron, you get a T-shirt.
That's right.
And these T-shirts aren't just normal T-shirts. I'm tired of saying the same thing every time. We got to do so. I think.
What the T-shirts are good for something new now?
I have an idea in the same vein, because I think we just want to help people, right? I'm thinking, what if we market these as tourniquets?
But we've already been doing that. We already been saying they sound.
No, those are cloths, rags. We're treating it like a rag. We're not giving it the respect it deserves.
I agree. I was thinking about that for our Patreon tiers: $3, $5, $10. Bro, we should go $5, $10, some insane amount.
We have that.
We don't.
Yes, we do.
What is it?
It's like $100 a month.
Why don't we ever advertise it?
Because nobody's going to donate that.
That's what we assume, but if we act like they would.
Let me.
I was listening to this advertising executive talk to Rick Rubin, and he was talking about how sometimes you need to charge a lot for something to signal that it's
worth
valuable.
The goods.
Yeah.
So we do. Do we have a Patreon tier?
I'd say we get rid of the $3 tier. We keep it $5, $10, and $69.
Okay. We have tiers. A whole lot of patron is $100 a month. We'll mail you a sticker every month. You'll be so inundated with stickers that you'll never have to buy tape again. That's the In the Minivan guarantee. This is a tier for lunatics.
Quite the sales pitch.
Not bad, right?
Giving them stickers they don't need and insulting them. Max?
Yes?
I think
I might suck
tier,
at sales.
No, you're good.
I've been fired from so many sales jobs, and
Is that true?
One sales job.
That's enough for me.
That was enough for me. Exactly, dude. And I'm starting to realize they were correct. What were you going to say? I'm sorry.
I don't know. I wasn't good at my sales job either. I worked retail, and then eventually they were like, "Why don't you just fold shirts and work the register?" I was like, "Great."
That sounds good. Can I be away from everybody?
I worked at a Zoomies in the Northridge Mall in Los Angeles, where I was like, "Sorry, I don't want to try to upsell a 15-year-old on a diamond hoodie."
No, dude, that's the problem with you. You don't have enough coal in your heart.
That's right.
You need to say, you know what? You don't care about bottom line. You care about making a difference in some kid's life.
That's
but
right.
Meanwhile, the bottom line, the dollar, that top dog, he is coming down and he is cracking the whip on your ass. Hey, make sure you sell him the extra socks, too. Don't forget the shoelaces. And you're just over here. This poor boy needs a new pair of shoes.
Dude, we had a manager that worked there that I fucking hated that was just like, "Come on, let's get the sale.
Dude.
Come on, remember gold." And you'd always have like weird little acronyms for your fucking...
Yeah.
For the company culture.
Dude, well, when I worked at Apple, they were like, this shit sells itself. You don't have to do much. Just be there and don't be a dick. And it really ruined the rest of my jobs. Because in my head, I treat every other job I have like it's the Apple store. I'm like, well, we have the money to do whatever I want to do, right? Yeah. And people are like, we don't have that. We can't do that. And I'm like, well, this sucks. Anyway, anyways, if you have any extra money you want to donate,
to buy our stuff, to buy our show,
to purchase our show.
Holy Christ.
Go online on Patreon and do that. And while you're doing that, Michael's got a jam for you.
Do whatever you want to. That's right. Yeah, you can do whatever you want to. Let's do it now. Yeah, let's do it now. Let's do it now. You can do whatever you want to now. Yeah, do it down with the bow bow. Big dog with the chow chow. Yeah, now who that bound to? Motherfucker won't care with the bond to. Yeah, motherfucker can't with the bond to. Bond to keep on with the gun to. Do to keep beats guns. Ding 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 down. Yeah, get up
Oh,
on
dude, this is
Patreon.
awesome.
T-Bone Patreon. You gotta stop saying that this stuff is awesome when I'm doing it, cause it's really not. I'm just saying bullshit, baby. I don't even really have lyrics in my head. I'm not even rhyming, daddy-o. I'm stick with the rhythm, oh, here go. Yeah, go to Britain, say Cheerio. Motherfucker got hit with the Cheerios. Yeah, Cheerios, I don't like those. Don't like cereal, I think it's gross. Why you covering it in milk? That's gross. You're silly. Everybody eats cereal because they're brainwashed, but I only eat eggs for breakfast, and sometimes I'll eat your mashed potatoes. You know it. Yeah. Mashed potatoes go crazy. 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 Yeah, mashed potatoes go crazy. Mashed potatoes.
Great. Great. Dude, this is the problem. It's
What?
so hard to transition from that to anything else.
Well, we could talk about our weeks.
Well, we could talk about this. Earlier today, I asked you what you had for brunch, and you told me mashed potatoes. Wait, I meant pancakes.
Which I was thrown.
Oh, you were thrown. I was thrown. I was.
Well, the pancakes sort of looked potato-like. You know, they're...
No,
like
I don't know.
It's like a pile of carbs. You get it.
Sure. That makes...
Yeah.
All right, never mind.
Makes sense.
Fuck me.
Yeah, fuck
Okay,
you.
yeah, all right. I'm an idiot. Just... okay.
Get this. No syrup on the pancakes. Just cheese.
What
and
the fuck? You got cheese on your...
compote. Yeah, but it was like... what's the tasty sweet cheese? Ricotta.
Ricotta.
Ricotta and a cherry compote.
I've never liked cheese in a pancake.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's too sweet and too cheesy.
I'm sorry. You think the cheese is too sweet?
No, I'm thinking the pancake is too sweet.
Oh, but here's the thing. No syrup to oversweeten it. So I just had cheese and compote. I'm going to be honest. I was hoping for syrup the whole time.
They didn't give it to you?
I didn't ask. I just quietly hoped. And who I was with seemed happy with the pancakes. So
you don't want to let them think that they're...
I said, what about syrup? She goes, I didn't even think of that. And I was like, okay.
That's like when people tell me that they've got a taco without cheese on it. And they're like, it's so good, I didn't even need the cheese.
Sure.
Right?
Sometimes it happens, but
I don't believe that.
It could have been more
It could have been better.
cheese.
I think that it's just kind of people trying to be authentic and lying.
Yeah, they're always like, oh, it was so authentic.
Yeah, and it's like,
It's a German person. I got the tacos from the street.
Yes.
And they were so authentic.
What was in them?
It's just like cilantro and chopped onions. And I think it's called chorizo.
Uh-huh.
And the corn tortilla, of course, not the flour tortilla. And it was so authentic. I squeezed a lime over it,
was
and I
it
didn't
good?
even need the cheese. Well, Klaus thought it was good. What did you think? Yes, I thought it was quite good.
Klaus?
Sorry. I just wanted to say Klaus in a German accent.
I wish I could do accents.
I don't know that I did an accent.
No, but you commit to it.
I did
and
commit
I'm so
to it.
afraid of it.
Well, let's give it a go.
All right. Give me a start. What's your starting word?
British.
British?
Are you trying to do... I'm sorry. You want a starting accent or a starting word?
Either. Give me both.
What accent are you going to go
I
with?
can do any accent. I'm the accent jukebox. Give it to me.
Okay.
Yeah?
What was that?
Just,
Can you do a British accent?
Yes. Give me a word.
Jolly good.
Jolly good. Here we go. We're going for high noon tea. High noon tea, high tea at noon. And we've got cakes. We have truffles.
This is great. Max, you're killing it with the British accent.
Tea.
Oh, yeah, love that. Yeah.
We go to play footy after tea. And, if all goes well, I'll bang a mash with my lady love.
Nice. Okay.
All right.
How about Italian?
Oh, Italian. Nope. Fuck. That's not it. We get this. What do Italian. What do Italians say?
The Italians, they talk like this.
The Italians, they use their hands a lot.
They use their hands and they say, "It's for the cheese and the ham." I don't know if I can do Italian.
I don't know what the hell.
Can you do French?
Can I do French?
Your starting word is cantaloupe.
Cantaloupe. We go to Eiffel Tower. We go to
Eiffel Tower.
We look at the river. No. God damn it, dude.
That's okay. I'm not sure I can do accents either.
No. Well,
so maybe, dude, let's get one of those accent CDs. You can do it. We can drill them. I have them downloaded. Remember my old iMac?
Yeah.
I downloaded so much. I was just a little kid pirate baying the world, and I got
really. That's what you used for Pirate Bay for?
Yeah,
man.
Music.
Tapes. Yeah. See, I feel like I never even considered the positive aspect of shit like that, where you could download things that are actually helpful to your life and beneficial.
I was download P90X on the old Pirate Bay.
You did. I remember you doing that. I downloaded a lot of porn. That was about it.
I threw some porn in there.
Did I? No, it was a lot of music, but porn, I guess I never really downloaded. Now that I'm thinking about it, the only time I only downloaded porn when Napster was a thing.
Yeah, I accidentally downloaded porn on our buddy Nick's computer.
Oh, I remember this.
On LimeWire, and it was 6 gigabytes, and I didn't know the significance of gigabytes. But I downloaded this file, and Nick opened it, and it was a massive virus that destroyed his computer entirely.
Dude, I remember him coming to tell me. He told me the next Monday or whatever after the weekend, and he was like, I was like, what'd you get into this weekend? He was like, well, Michael ruined my computer. And I was like, what happened? He's like, we downloaded all this fucking what he thought was porn.
And it was just a vicious.
But I remember all I could think about is like, why is Michael downloading porn on your desktop?
I don't know, but it was like I covered his computer in a smallpox blanket. I mean, it just fucking took that thing out.
I'm trying to understand your thought process in downloading porn on someone else's computer.
We were sort of freewheeling. It was like we had free reign to download it. We're all fucking playing Guitar Hero, messing around on the computer, having a good time, just boys being boys. And I was like, I just felt like I was away from home, and if I was going to download porn, this was the place to do it. And I saw a description I thought was cool.
Do you remember the description?
No. But it ends up just destroying my friend's computer entirely. Me being unable or unwilling to help. I don't know, but
yeah, I remember that was also the other part of it was Michael crashed my computer and isn't doing anything about it.
I don't know that was the case. I think he was like, no, you don't have to do anything, but also what the fuck?
Yeah. Ah, man,
it's okay. We live and we learn. I offered him a computer years later, but it felt like disrespectful.
Why?
Like I got like a Dell and I had it in my trunk, and I was like, how about it? And he looked at me and he was like, no. Dude, we were like 26.
What a horrible thing to do. I got a computer. It
was like a gesture, but in hindsight, I'm like, that was the stupidest thing I've ever done.
No, I mean, it's sweet.
But I took him to a cool party where he met some other Polish people, so it was nice.
Okay, great. Damn, dude. What party did he meet Polish people? Did you have Polish people at?
It was like a small get together, but it was for, remember Yola that used to work at the Laughing Skull?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yola
that's cool.
Polish, so they got to hang out and speak Polish together.
That's sweet. That's cool. Damn, dude. I'm trying to. You seem like so worldly right now.
What? How do you mean?
I don't know. You're talking about Polish. You're talking about
porn. Introducing Poles together.
You're as European as they come, dude. What have you been doing this week?
What have I been doing this week, buddy? I've been getting back into my writing. I'm feeling good,
dude. That's what I wanted to say. Last night I saw you go up for the first time in a long time, and I was beyond impressed.
Really,
dude? Like it sounds like I know I said this to you last night, but I really believe it was like, oh shit, you leveled up again.
Thanks.
And it was, man, I was losing it the entire set.
Thanks. Well, I think it's also because it was a very truthful set for me too.
Yes.
So it's stuff that some stuff like only you know that I'm finally saying on stage. Well, so that had to feel like vindicating for you to be like, yes.
No, it wasn't even vindicating. I was just like,
sorry.
No, you're fine. It was just like, because you go up and you start talking about shit that you know. Everybody, like, I could see as soon as you started mentioning things, people were like, this is a fun character. I was like, and in my head, I'm like, they have no idea.
Yeah.
This is not a character at all. This is the only time he's been honest with anyone. And it was so fucking funny.
Did they catch on that it wasn't a character eventually?
I think so. Yeah, I think.
Okay, because I don't want to think that. I don't want them to think I was.
No, because I think you kept not digging yourself into a hole, but it was
felt like I was digging myself.
It was, but it was funny the entire time.
Felt good.
How much of that was written?
almost all of that stuff I'd written down before.
Yeah.
And tried to say at different times, but kind of non-committally. I never kept driving them back.
Yeah.
So it was a nice amalgamation of a lot of different little things that I'd sort of been toying with.
Yeah.
And having an opportunity to say them. Because the room felt so good. Like when Jack went up there, you could tell that the room was super low-key. And that Jack was getting away with saying some fun shit.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, okay, yeah, if you just go up there and you're low-key, you can say...
whatever you want.
You can say whatever and they'll like ride with you.
Yeah, dude. That was the first time that I felt like that room felt like a club.
It felt really good.
It was so much fun to watch, dude. And man, yeah, I was just so impressed.
Thanks, man.
But
I was quite happy with it. Last night was great. Last night was a great run of shows. So you were telling me though that you haven't been wanting to do shows.
that's correct. I've been. Yeah, dude. I don't know. Since the album, and everyone said this was going to happen, and I was like, nah, there's no way. I've just been not interested in anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you hit your goal.
I hit the goal, and then it's like, well, what do I do now?
You just got to think about it and find something. But it can be hard, but it can also, it can come to you in a flash, bro.
Hey, dude, I also had me quite a slip from reality for a little while,
Yep.
I went on quite the bender, and
now I need you to readjust.
oh, I'm trying, dude. I
know.
I am trying. I was bending and squealing and hollering and hooting, and excuse me. Yeah, man. And now I'm back. Like, what do I do with myself?
Well, I think you're doing the right things. You're out there, you're running.
I'm doing my running.
You're doing your running. You're getting your sun.
Yep. I'm getting lots of sun, and I'm something will click. Something has to click.
It will.
It has.
All you got to do, man, be patient. We're all gonna read Rick Rubin's The Creative Act because that's what's gonna give us our equanimity and a little bit of grace with ourselves.
I need it because
it really is good. I've been reading it. And it helped me launch myself back into just doing my writing and thinking of my work properly. And thinking of my creativity and framing it properly and following through a little more.
Man, this is some shit that I feel like is just broken in my brain. It feels like I don't know. I can't get that fucking thing to roll. And
this happens to everybody. This is
but I feel like dude. This is something that kind of I'm not going to talk about this.
Yeah, only if you don't want to, but.
Yeah, hey, dude, there's parts of me that need to be, I need to be able to do shit. I'm so fucking tired of I don't know, man. I'm tired of this social anxiety. I'm tired of being afraid of everything, and it's.
Well, that's great. That's a great jumping off point for moving past.
We'll see.
Man, brother, you're gonna be all right.
All right.
I'm telling you, man. You just keep on keeping on. You keep taking care of yourself. I'm gonna get you this book. We gonna read it together.
Yep.
We gonna get our minds right.
Mm-hmm.
Because right now you're telling yourself a story.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that story is, oh man, I can't do what I did before. Maybe.
Kind of. It's not even that. You know what it is, dude? It's like, all right, well, that took 10 years.
Yeah, but that's the first one done. Yeah. Now the rest of it gets easier.
Yeah.
You know how to put one together.
Yeah,
it's true. Not going to take 10 years for the next one.
No.
And you know this.
I do, but I'm having a hard time writing new shit, and I always have.
Yeah.
And now it's just, I don't know. I feel like the stakes are higher now than they used to be.
How so?
Because I felt like it's like when you're a kid, when you're a young kid, and it's like I can do whatever I want, and I have the rest of my life to figure out how to do this.
Yeah.
Now it's like, oh boy, we are creeping into should have figured this out by now.
I mean, Rick Rubin would say if you impose that sort of thinking.
Rick Rubin was successful at 7?
Sure, but he's worked with a lot of people that have been successful in different stages of their life.
Yeah.
He's seen people across the spectrum, and he's made observations about how well they work and what helps them work. And the book is valuable. It's
I believe it.
I
believe it. You know what? I said to say I was skeptical of green lights, and then I read it, and I was like, excellent.
Yeah,
excellent.
This little thing, little Rick Rubin help you out.
Maybe I'll read some Rick.
Dude, I just think it would help you because it seems like you're in a rut, and it's like everything in there helps you get a little unstuck.
That's what I need. I'm so fucking stuck.
You're telling yourself some shitty shit.
Well,
I can tell, and I know you don't want me to tell you that.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
I know you don't want to.
No, it's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I think it can be good to get you a little unstuck and get you moving in the
I'm
right
looking
direction.
to get unstuck, brother. I'm really, I'm running. I'm doing my meditations.
Dude,
I'm
that
doing my
meditation,
writing.
that shit will help you a
I
whole
do it
bunch.
40 minutes a day.
Dude, I started doing it and I'm loving it.
Yeah, what do you do? Are you doing guided meditation?
No, I just do 20 minutes. I haven't done it today. I usually do it in the morning if I sleep at my place. Otherwise, I'll do it in the afternoon. And 20 minutes, just silence, me counting those breaths.
Mm-hmm.
Or letting my mind wander and then bringing it back to my breath.
Yep.
Ooh,
Yeah, dude.
what?
I do that. I've been doing the TM every morning and every afternoon religiously. Mm-hmm. And I'm riding every day. I'm running most days. And I haven't done any, bad shit in the last... since Monday. So,
Coming up on a week of no bad shit.
A week of no bad shit.
No, that's great.
So, hell, that's a stride, right?
Yeah, absolutely. That's a stride.
Okay.
That is.
Yep.
Is it okay? Do you not want to talk about this stuff?
I don't mind talking about it. It's just, I don't want it to be... Dude, I'm trying to be funny again. I want to be funny.
You will be.
I know, but that's the thing. I don't want to be this sad, depressing thing.
It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay. And I'm sorry because I know I push back and I say don't be like that. But you also are entitled to feeling bad. I just don't want you to get bogged down in a story where you're not good enough to keep making more comedy or just you will get back to where you were and then you'll be better than where you were. Here's a guarantee as long as you just keep doing it.
Well, that's the other thing with comedy right now is the album is done, but it's not released. Mm-hmm. And that's driving me fucking crazy. Right. Because there's nothing more I can do now. It's like it's there. And it just as soon as it's out, I'll feel way better. I did get the cover.
Ooh.
Yeah, dude. Hey, check this out. You want to see?
Oh, yeah, I do.
I think it looks pretty good.
Well, that's fucking great, man.
Yeah, it'll be exciting.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they couldn't lighten that part. But it's, I think the lettering makes it work.
Yeah, it looks
be good.
great.
Yeah, it'll be good. I'm excited for it, and that'll be good. That'll be a nice win.
Max Fine, I like his style.
I like his style, dude. When are you going to do one?
I have no idea.
Well... Yeah, I mean, I'm legitimately, it was watching you last night. I was so fucking like, without gassing you up too hard, I was watching, I was like, oh, this is like next big thing comedy.
Ooh.
I was really like fucking very, very like just bought into it entirely. And I know everybody else was too watching.
Well, a little bit of that Rick Rubin.
Is that what it is?
A little bit of that Riggy Rubes.
Dude.
I'm just telling you, he gets you in the right mindset. So, I don't know. The thing that helped make that set better was I've only been gauging my sets off how I think I'm actually doing. I made some rules for my sets this week, and it made all the difference because now each set,
what were the rules?
Feel like I'm ticking off my boxes. My rules were, and I didn't follow through on every one of them on that set, but it's always been helpful. I can't do my go-to A jokes. I have a list of new jokes that I have to try and work on, and I don't have to hit all of them, but I have to hit some of them. I have to try crowd work.
Yeah.
And those are really the big ones.
Yeah.
No old stuff, no old A stuff. Has to be new stuff that I'm not sure about. I have to do crowd work.
Yeah.
And did I say another one?
You got a list of new stuff, crowd work. Yeah, I mean, I think it's understood.
You get it.
Yeah.
But just like, and then going up and feeling it. And then doing a lot of crowd work when the material's not working and just feeling yourself.
Yeah.
And digging yourself out. And then it's just what I did all week and it's culminated to like, oh, I've got these like great new things that I'm comfortable saying. You know
dude,
what I mean?
Yeah, well, it clearly is paying off. Yeah, man, fuck, I gotta.
But that was from the book's got good advice like that, where it's like if you need to jumpstart your creativity, start by giving yourself certain rules.
Yeah.
So you have to meet this criteria, and also not putting your happiness or sense of fulfillment in other people's perception of your art. Obviously, not putting that pressure on it, but just making sure it's something that you actually enjoy.
Sure.
And so before this, I mean, for how few weeks now, it's like. I've been wanting to make recordings that I actually enjoy listening to in the morning. Like they're entertaining because I forgot some of the stuff I said. And I'm saying new stuff. And sometimes it's super cringy and like awful. And sometimes I don't listen to them because they're so bad. But then other times it's like legitimately fun to listen back to because I'm like, oh shit, I tried this, I tried that.
Yeah, dude, I said a slur. No, for sure.
Is this annoying?
No, I'm like truly invested in this.
Okay,
I
good.
think this is great.
I'm just, yeah. Because I feel like we're at opposite ends of the spectrum right now.
Yes, but that's all right. It's just, I think, no, it was great to see because not everybody did great on that show last night. So it was like, oh, this could go either way. And I think you really I don't know. It was great to watch. It was great to watch. And fuck. Yeah, man, I gotta get out of this headspace. I'm going to shit. Like, dude, I'm walking to things and I'm not going in. Like, oh boy, this was a fun one. I had I really did have a big old breakdown, and what?
When?
A couple weeks ago, and it lasted a while, and
Was I there for any of it?
Yeah, everybody was there for it, but nobody really saw it because I was hiding it well.
Oh my God.
It's
you're
okay.
Just suffering quietly.
It's okay.
I'm a bad friend.
No, you're not.
Thanks.
No, because I don't let anybody know. People are like, how you doing? I'm like, I'm better than ever. And inside, it's just like, I can't let go of my own thoughts. And but I walked to an NA meeting. I was like, this will be a good idea. Uh-huh. Got there, didn't see anybody walking in that seemed cool. I was like, not going in there. Walked to another one that was starting an hour later. All in all, I've walked 4 miles at this point to not go to 2 NA meetings because I get there and I'm like, these people don't look like the cool folks either. And then I'm stuck and I'm thinking to myself, well, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I bought pot.
That's okay. All right. That's okay. All right.
And then the other day I went to an open mic and I walked in. I was like, I'm going to try out some new shit. Immediately people wanted to talk to me. And I was like, nope, can't do that. And then I left.
God damn.
Yeah, dude. Like 6 people just wanted to say, hey. Yeah, just wanted to talk to me. Hey. They were just like, hey, I haven't seen, dude, hey, catching up.
Just and I'm showing just how much they like you.
And I'm just like, can't do it, dude. Cannot do it. Someone was talking to me about movies and I was like, this is my favorite thing. And I just can't handle it.
Oh my God.
And then this happened again. Dude, last week, everywhere I go, people want to talk to me because apparently I'm forgetting that, people do enjoy my company.
Yeah.
And it stresses me out.
Do you think any of this is a spillover from your big fish weeks?
Yeah. I mean, what? The breakdown part?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I mean, yes. Yes. I think, yeah, absolutely. You know what I'm not doing every day now? Nitrous balloons. You know what I'm not doing is whatever drugs somebody says I can have. Yeah, it's a...
So, yeah, I'm a little sad.
Yeah, my dopamine has been through the roof. My brain was a volcano of dopamine.
Dude, your brain is readjusted. You need to be patient with yourself. You need to give yourself time, and you need to fucking sleep and treat yourself right.
I'm sleeping, baby.
What did you say earlier? I was like, are you sleeping a lot? You go...
Yeah, well, I'm in bed a lot.
That's hilarious. Sleep a lot? No. Well, I'm in bed a lot. Yeah, well, I'm in bed a lot, dude.
Yeah, man. I asked somebody the other day. They were like, you mean, not the other day, like a couple weeks ago. They were like, you might want to, stop doing drugs for a bit. And I was like, how do people enjoy shit? They were like, well, their serotonin hasn't been depleted for the last 3 months or whatever, 3 weeks.
I mean, that's real.
Yeah,
your brain's got to get.
Dude, I'm in New York City watching people. I'm like, how are these fucking people enjoying themselves? I'm walking around angrier than shit, dude.
I was talking to a buddy and he was telling me about this club in Germany where they party. You can party for days.
Yes.
What is this place called?
It's all of Berlin. The city of Berlin is a nonstop rave.
Is that really
true? From what I understand, you can do anything there for as long as you want.
Bergheim. How do you even... it sounds awful to me. It sounds terrible to me.
You know what sounds awful is German. And so it's really hard to make anything sound like...
Are you having fun at the club?
At Bergheim.
Are you having fun at Bergheim?
No. No, it smells like shit in here because everybody's sweating their ass off. Yeah. Nobody can keep rhythm because they're all on different forms of ketamine. It's a very stressful situation.
Okay, never mind. I'll talk to someone else.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't know. There's a place. I know that there's a hostel in Berlin that is a dedicated David Hasselhoff basement.
Wow. Can I tell you something I've never told anybody?
Please.
David Hasselhoff grew up in the house next door to my house.
What?
David Hasselhoff.
No. I heard you.
Is from Atlanta.
No, he's not. What?
Part of his life. He went to St. Jude's Elementary and Middle School.
No.
And graduated from there before leaving the neighborhood. And I believe he went to Marist, the Catholic school in Atlanta. David Dusseldorf Hasselhoff.
Are you...
Grew up in the house next door to mine.
Oh, he's still alive. We should ask him. So he was... Oh my God. All right. So he spent his childhood in Jacksonville, Florida, and later lived in Atlanta, Georgia, where he attended Marist. Wow. Hasselhoff made his... Wow.
So so for those of you who don't know, in Atlanta, Marist is the most uppity Catholic school.
Yeah.
Marist is the highest. The most prestige Catholic school. Like the kids that go to Marist are either smart or rich, and you're like, oh my God, they went to Marist. And then the one in the middle is Blessed Trinity.
Yes.
That's out in like Alpharetta or Roswell.
I think.
And then I think the lower totem pole, but the one that was actually inside the city, it was in like Druid Hills, was St. Pius, baby.
Oh,
and that's where my brother and sister went.
I mean,
Pius was a little bit more gritty.
Yeah, dude. Well, because Marist was... Have I ever told the story about when I got jumped by the Marist kids?
Oh, of course. By the river, by the dam.
Have I told that on this podcast?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, man, I keep thinking about that. Those kids only got away with it because they went to Marist.
I almost got jumped at like a Marist football game once.
Those kids don't fuck around, dude.
They're just very confident, and I hope a lot of them failed in life and were humbled.
I mean, look, okay, so I don't know if I told the sequel to that story about. I have talked about getting jumped. Basically, I got jumped at the dam for defending a girl's honor,
right?
And so a couple of years later, I was running a cigarette ring essentially for underage kids because I would go out to Alpharetta to Big Papa, the gas station guy that would sell me cigarettes when I was 17, and I'd buy like a carton of cigarettes.
I like that you're saying this to me like I've ever heard about what the fuck you're talking about.
You totally, because this is where I used to get all my cigarettes. I used to drive to Alpharetta to buy cigarettes because I knew that guy wouldn't ID me.
For Big Papa.
For Big Papa. It was off exit 11.
Oh.
And I would go over there, I'd buy cigarettes, and then I'd sell them to, younger kids. And one day I'm making a delivery of cigarettes to a kid, and I see, in the next door neighbor, this kid smoking a joint. And I'm like, and I'm asking the kids, I'm like, is that kid your neighbor? Like, what's this deal? It's like, oh, yeah, he's an older kid. He went to Marist. I know this kid. And he was the kid that jumped me.
Uh-huh.
I'll cut that for sure.
Okay.
That one's definitely going off.
Well, that's all right. Anyway, I hope those Marist kids are...
I hope they got what's coming.
Actually, there were some cool kids that went from my middle school to Marist.
One of my best friends growing up went there, Danny Knotts.
Oh, Danny Knotts went there?
Yep.
How'd Danny turn out?
Pretty good, I think. Yeah. I think he was a good guy, though. He wasn't a jumpy at the river Marist kid. He was more of a, play football maybe?
Oh. Play football maybe?
Play football maybe? Yeah. Fuck. What? I had something else I wanted to say, and then I lost it when I said the thing that's not funny.
Oh, yeah. Well, what are you going to do? Anyway, David Hasselhoff grew up.
Right. Okay. Yeah, dude. This is blowing my mind. Oh, yeah. So, he went to... I can't believe he went to Marist. Yeah, all right. I didn't know David Hasselhoff was still alive. I do think it is within our realm of possibility to get him on the podcast.
Why do you think that?
I think something about having a basement dedicated to you in a hostel in Germany makes you seem much more attainable to me as a celebrity.
I'm sorry, one more time?
Having a basement in a hostel in Germany dedicated to you makes you seem more attainable to me, and I don't know why. I think it's because it's a hostel, not a hotel.
Uh-huh.
It's a lower end sort of a deal where it's like, well, if the Hoff would stay here, and he wouldn't, but if he would, maybe he'd do our podcast.
Okay, listen. Now I'm looking at notable alumni from Marist.
Uh-huh.
Brett Baer.
Who?
Brett Baer, the Fox News guy.
Great.
Drew Dollar.
No idea.
Race car driver in NASCAR.
Uh-huh.
Okay, David Hasselhoff.
Okay.
As we know. Matt Harpring, NBA player for the Utah Jazz. They do have some athletes there. Kathleen Hersey, Olympic swimmer, finished 8th in the 2000 Olympics in Beijing.
Perfect.
Disco Inferno.
Whoa.
WCW wrestler. Real name, Glenn Gilberti. Bobby Jones.
The golfer?
Yep, attended but did not graduate. Well,
Bobby Jones, I remember I had to do community service at the Oakland Cemetery for I got a speeding ticket or some shit. And Bobby Jones' grave was just filled with golf balls. People would come and just dump a bucket of golf balls there.
Really?
Yeah, and then I'd watch kids steal them and sell them, at the golf course next door.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Anyways, so that was a fun... fuck.
What are you talking about? We're doing great.
All right. Well, I have some music. I'm very excited to show you.
Maybe this is a Patreon episode.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we were going to do some other secret shit on the Patreon.
What were we going to do on the Patreon?
Well, we're going to talk more candidly.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
let's run some music.
Let's run some music because boy, has it been a great week for me in music.
Great.
Have you? So I'm finding out about shit that I should have known about forever ago, and I'm very late to it. But I'm so stoked on this. Dude, have you ever listened to Yo La Tango?
Some.
Dude, I had really never given them a fair chance, and they are amazing. They're like one of my new favorite bands. Hang on. And they're not new. They're 40 years old.
Yo La Tango's 40 years old?
Yes.
What?
Yeah, dude. Here, I'm going to send you one. But yeah, they've been around forever, and I understand that I'm super late and that everybody listening is probably like, you're a fucking idiot. You should have known about this forever. But the song I sent you is The Crying of Lot G.
The Crying of Lot G.
Yeah. This whole album really blew me away, and then nothing turned itself inside out.
Gets stuck in my throat.
Oop. I mean, it's slow as hell, but it's, I couldn't believe that I'd never heard this before.
What did I miss here?
This is as fucking 88.5 as it gets. I could definitely see myself leaving a long shift at Superica, driving home, and it's just fucking listening to this and being like, damn, Atlanta's the greatest city on earth, huh?
You know what I like about this? Yeah, you had a hard week, but you've discovered a lot of new music.
Totally.
Your brain has been desperately searching for dopamine.
It's true.
And you've gotten it through song.
It's true.
That's great.
Hey, if you're not going to put anything up your nose, you might as well put something in your ears. You know what I mean?
That's a good slogan for the fucking podcast.
Yeah, that's a great slogan for the podcast.
Yeah.
But yeah.
You remember, folks, don't put nothing up your nose. Put something in your ears.
I love that. But yeah, dude, those guys, I mean, I heard they do a Hanukkah run.
Woo.
Which I think is so funny. And it's just wonderful music. I've been sleeping to that album every night. I've been really digging on it.
Well, I got one for you,
Gimme.
brother. This is by the band Yin Yin, who you
I love Yin Yin.
And I think we heard them when we were somewhere this weekend.
Yes, we did. We were... Was this at Halyards? Halyards.
Yes, and the song is Disco Disco by Yin Yin.
48 ชั่วโมงในดิสโก้ดิสโก้ดิสโก้
And it's so close to I feel love, you know that song?
No, but I love Yin Yin. I remember hearing them in Cincinnati.
Such a groove. You heard them live in Cincinnati?
No. Just someone showed them to me. God, I know this one. Yeah, dude.
Well, you know what it reminds me of?
Huh.
So it reminds me of, I love that song.
Yeah.
They're having fun with it, but it feels close to. Now let's see if I'm right about this. Oh, wow.
I'm so interested to hear what you think this sounds like.
wonder if you can guess.
This sounds like the opening of a George Lucas movie. No. Is this Talking Heads?
No.
Huh. What the fuck is this? I've heard it before?
Yeah, probably. You must have.
Is this from
Here, when the lyrics come in.
Yeah, no. This is what is this in?
I mean, it is Donna Summer, but I forget what it's in.
This sounds like it could have been. Pause it. This could have been like. Fuck. There's a specific 80s movie I'm thinking of that I can't place that this would have fit perfectly in.
It's not Boogie Nights, is it?
No. This wouldn't have been a Boogie Nights song. Although it could have been a Boogie Nights song. I have no idea, but I like it. I do like it.
Donna Summer featured in what movie?
What's the song called?
I Feel Loved by Donna Summer. Now, this song has been used in, what a cool database. House of Gucci, White Boy Rick.
House of Gucci. That's
Beauty, Trolls, American Hustle. Holy shit, they use this a lot.
I remember House of Gucci, I think. Did you saw that, right?
I didn't finish it.
You're not missing much.
That's how I figured. Wow. Yeah, maybe I saw it in American Hustle initially.
Yeah.
But there you go.
Wow. Well, I do like that.
Fun
I just sent you one other that, man, have you listened to this yet at all? The Zach Bryan?
No.
Okay. I just found out about this dude like 3 days ago, but apparently he's been around for a couple years. This is like an album that I haven't like sat and listened to something on repeat like this in a long, long time. The song I sent you is East Side of Sorrow, but this entire album is phenomenal.
Like the cover.
I love the cover.
This came out in 2023.
This came out like 3 days ago.
Whoa.
That's how yeah.
Did you say that?
That's
In
when I
your run
found
up to it?
Yeah.
18 years old, full of hate.
Man, this is so your jam.
It's so my stuff.
This is the Justin Townsend continuation. A little.
Kind of. This guy's definitely got a little bit more mainstream appeal.
What you're fighting for. I lost friends in the August heat. At night it was God.
I mean, this will come in and it fucking, man, I couldn't believe that I'd never heard this
I got
dude
women
before.
in the West I wanna hold. And I lost you in a waiting room after sleeping there
all
for
for you?
a week or two. Doctor
yeah.
said he did all he could. You were the last thing I had that was
Well, it's a sad
so
song.
I walked miles
And I
on the
checked out.
streets. Lights started beaming in from the east.
There was a moment last night driving the car, listening to this album. I had to pull over. I was like bawling. I like really fucking cried.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Buddy.
This, I know. That's where I'm at.
We got to get your dopamine
Yeah.
back. We got to get your dopamine back. Oh, God.
Dude, there was a point in the bender when Adam came home. I had made a little pillow fort on the floor, and I was lying down. I had an album playing, just crying, just going to town on
Poor
my
Adam.
tears. I know, dude. I felt so bad because I heard the door open. I was like, oh, I thought he was staying out tonight. And
Oh, boy.
poor both of us.
Hey, that's what friends are for.
That's right. But yeah, no, I can't recommend this album enough. It really fucking kicks ass.
Hell yeah. Now, if I could play something for you.
Please.
Maybe a little big up, a little get you going.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let Me Do My Thing by Fairy Ultra, Gwen McCrae, and Opalopo.
Okay.
Oh, this is an Opalopo remix of Let Me Do My Thing by Gwen McCrae and Fairy Ultra. I don't know. I'm confused.
Okay, it's funk. Yep, this is. I'm trying to.
Wait, but it's when it comes in. I get that it sounds.
Is this a bathhouse song?
Okay, what does this just sound too stock for you?
A little bit.
This does feel like a garage band compilation.
It sounds like this is like when I put together loops on GarageBand when I was 12.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm a DJ now, Mom. You know.
Well, where are you?
Did you hear this at Bathhouse?
I have no idea. It's coming though. She didn't sing.
No, it's
she
okay.
She sings at some point. It's great.
It does seem good.
Listen to me.
Oh, I like it. This is
like sweating in a club.
No, this is not. This is roller rink music, and I've said that before to define things, but I do mean it. I think
I feel your seriousness, and I concur.
Songs like this, songs like "Waiting for Tonight" by Jennifer Lopez.
Waiting for tonight. Oh, when you will be here in my arms. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's a prime roller rink song.
Yeah,
and that could fall into it. I think I could see myself drinking a slush puppy. Skating around to that. Maybe there's a hot dog involved. I'm going up to the DJ booth like, hey, can you play Backstreet Boys? He's like, shut the fuck up.
And then he never plays it.
Never plays it.
My favorite was going to my cousin's wedding in Alabama, and my mom kept going up to the band and saying, can you play old time rock and roll? My mom loves the song Old Time Rock and Roll.
I feel like you've talked about that, and it's so funny.
It's so funny because it's the lamest song. And she thinks it's like, and she dances like,
oh, dude, I love that.
She goes full Elaine with it.
Yeah.
And no, but she's got rhythm. And they kept being like, yeah, we'll play it. Yeah, we'll play it. And then finally the band's done playing. And my mom's like, they never played old time rock and roll. And I'd be like, yeah, they don't want to.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to play that song.
It's very funny also to make requests for a band.
Yeah.
It's like they're not a DJ.
Dude, it was so funny. We were in Mobile, and the band had just driven in from Atlanta. And all the old Mobile people were like, they came from Atlanta. They drove in from Atlanta. Oh, my God, they're from Atlanta.
Oh, my word. They came from all the way up north?
Yeah.
Oh,
it just felt like very old-timey.
Yeah.
Atlanta is the big city.
Well, it's funny. Like, I think about this a lot. I feel like there's L.A., New York, and then people forget Atlanta's definitely a hub city that people...
Yeah, but then people think Miami above Atlanta if you're going New York to L.A., I feel like.
No.
Just for the prestige cities.
No.
But Atlanta's where people are working.
I think Atlanta's a big prestige city. I think that people see it and they're like, well, that's a real place.
Well, don't they do that for every city?
No. I've been to a lot of places and thought, this is so cute, it must be a dream. Maybe, I think Shelby, Colorado was a place.
Georgia.
Helen, Georgia. Yeah, I saw the Troll Tavern. I said, only in my greatest nightmares would a place like this exist.
Nightmare's still a dream.
That's true, dude. And let me tell you,
you're living your dream.
Somebody's nightmare is another man's dream. What did you say last night about it was the white trash?
Oh, my family's white trash.
Some
people consider my family white trash, but I like to think of them as white treasure.
That really fucking got me.
I honestly did that because Jordan had a joke where she was like, my family's not white trash, they're more like white recycling. And I was like, oh, that's funny. And then I just thought, I kind of aped her fucking thing. But it's a different joke.
It's a different joke. And white trash and one man's treasure is another man's trash, and one man's cousin is another man's sister. It's the same thing.
That's funny. One man's cousin's another man's sister. I throw that on the back end.
There you go. Well, shit. Okay. We're coming up on it in a few. Let's do this because we do have to do a Patreon today.
Yep.
So that being said, one more time, Patreon, $5 a month. You get 2 bonus episodes.
We are going to raise prices, so get in now. Mm-hmm. Get in now.
Yep. Okay. Yes, we are. And big shit's coming. Big shit is coming.
When's that album come out?
October 13th. That's when that comes out. And we're going to have other cool things coming down the pipe, too. We're going to have some goodies.
That was my Nightmare Before Christmas jam. Let's do it this way.
Yeah, let's try another one.
You've heard that one.
Yep.
We need something up key. Everything's a downer.
How about you? Let's make. I love this one. seafood money, getting pussy on the low. That's what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks. Shout out to Carmen Christopher.
Right.
This is his song. That.
I like having reserved money just for seafood. You know, I've got my spending money, I've got my vacation fund, and my seafood money.
Seafood money, getting pussy on the low. Seafood money, getting pussy on the low.
Whoa.
Doom, 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 doom.